Every year, thousands of people flock to beaches on the southwest of England to enjoy their summer holiday. Whether it's lazing on the sand or playing in the surf, there's something very familiar about the beach holiday. But what's going on beneath the waves? There's over 1,000 kilometres of coastline in the southwest of England, and it's home to some of the most magical wildlife the region has to offer. Clambering about in rock pools and finding periwinkles and shanies and crabs, it's easy to see why this glimpse of the marine world is such a family favourite. But it is only a glimpse, and to get a proper idea of what's down there, we either need to strap on some expensive diving equipment or send a cameraman down. One of our best loved marine mammals, grey seals really seem to have fun when they swim amongst the rocks. They may be huge fatties, but they're perfectly adapted to life underwater and agile enough to catch really quick fish. It's easy to go about a seal. It's big and it's cute and it has those soppy puppy dog eyes. But what about the smaller, stingier, less lovable creatures? They may be harder to consider cuddling, but they're no less fascinating. This thornback ray belongs to the shark family. It's like someone has sat on Jaws and squashed him flat. There's something else hiding here in the grass, camouflaged brilliantly. It's a cuttlefish, and it's able to change not just the colour of its skin, but the texture of it too, to blend in and disappear from view. Our thornback is on the move now. Let's follow its flight over this seagrass meadow. Seagrass beds like these are important breeding and feeding areas for fish. One of my favourites is a fearsome predator in our sea, the sea bass. Yummy! We may consider them delicious, but to the small fish around here, they're the diners, not the dinner. So if you're going to live right under their noses, you need to blend into the background. There's a seahorse in this clump of dead weed, perfectly matched to its surroundings. It's amazing that our cameraman even spotted this one. The seahorse is such a weird fish, it does everything a little differently. It swims upright, the males give birth, and they live just here off our beaches. Good luck finding one though. Colour is everywhere in our sea. Jewel anemones encrust rocky reefs all along the coast. There's nothing artificial going on here, this colour is 100% nature. Like a jellyfish that stuck itself to a rock, this cup coral filters food from the water using stinging tentacles. The tentacles draw food into the mouth. A mouth that is also its bottom. A merle bed. This weird red seascape is one of the southwest's most impressive sights. An urchin sticks out like the proverbial sore thumb on the merle, but it has a nifty technique for becoming inconspicuous. It dresses up. Tiny, sticky feet reach out and pick up bits and pieces from the surrounding area, whatever comes to hand, and they stick it all over themselves. In a few minutes, this urchin is completely covered and hidden from view. You see? Magic. There's no denying the beauty of what lives in our seas, but there's tons of debate going on about what we're doing to the sea. To protect what's there, and to help the recovery of what ought to be there, it's important to understand the impact we're having. It's a simple question with no simple answer. We often hear about the health benefits of eating fish, but it's not an inexhaustible supply. What are we doing now to make sure there's enough food for today and for tomorrow? In this country, something like 250 million portions of cod and chips will be served each year. Added to that, another 63,000 tonnes of cod, mostly eaten as those frozen little fingers in breadcrumbs. And you can see that very soon, choosing a sustainable option isn't going to be a luxury, it's going to be an absolute necessity.